was annoyed enough at the Pittsburgh Steelers getting rid of Antonio Brown for a 3rd round and a 5th round pick, the equivalent of Martavis Bryant and A.J. McCarron, from someone who is a superstar, someone who is arguably the best wide receiver in all of football, who went 6 consecutive years with at least 101 receptions, 6 consecutive years with at least 1,287 yards. That Antonio Brown is now an Oakland Raider. That Antonio Brown is no longer a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That Antonio Brown was given away, as far as I'm concerned, for a bag of chips and a Coke. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I want to congratulate Antonio Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, you can sit up there and talk whatever you want. You're probably aghast right now because your mentality is you want to excoriate the man. You want to say Antonio Brown is trash. You want to say he's selfish. You want to say he wasn't thinking about the team. You want to say all of this other stuff. I will remind you that there isn't a day that goes by that folks don't call up complaining about the system that exists in the National Football League, where primarily the owners are in the positions of power along with the league, where everything from salaries to how they can be structured to guaranteed dollars, non-guaranteed dollars, to being waived, to being cut, to having your salary reduced, etc., to league rules about marijuana and beyond. Religiously, we have lamented the power that the teams, team owners, and the league itself has over players. Well, guess what? Antonio Brown, a superstar in the National Football League, universally recognized as one of the greatest in the game today, unquestionably so, threw a monkey wrench in all of that. He said, nah, I refuse to believe we're powerless. And no doubt orchestrated with Drew Rosenhaus, implemented a plan that we can only at this point in time acknowledge worked to damn near perfection. Little more than 2 years to go on his contract. Guaranteed dollars completely used up. Antonio Brown, from maligning his quarterback, Big Ben Roethlisberger, to maligning his quarterback, Mike Tomlin, his coach, Mike Tomlin, to some degree, to maligning Kevin Colbert, the GM, for the 52 kids comment and all of this other stuff, to coming across as a complete prima donna that evidently nobody should want. Evidently, he had a plan. And it materialized in the form of $30 million in guaranteed money. A $50 million extension. Seems to me the only people that lost in all of this are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because of your way of doing business. And you being hell-bent on peace and tranquility as opposed to taking care of your own and making sure you prioritize winning. The Pittsburgh Steelers got a 3rd round and a 5th round pick for Antonio Brown.